I'm Dr. Judd Brewer, addiction psychiatrist and neuroscientist specializing in anxiety and habit change. I'm coming to you from my home studio, aka in front of my fireplace, to bring you today's update. It's raining this morning here in Massachusetts, so you might hear that a bit in the background. Now, I've been getting a lot of questions over the past couple of days asking for tips on how to balance planning for the future with the uncertainty we all face. So here's the science. Our brains are set up to plan for the future. This helps us survive. When there isn't enough information to plan, we start spinning out in what's called perseveration, which is just a fancy term for our brains getting caught up in repetitive thought loops. This is similar to what happens to computers when they get overloaded. When your computer doesn't have enough free space on its hard drive, every little command you give it slows it down, and you get that little spinning wheel that signals that it's having trouble processing. Our brains do the same thing. When we don't have enough information, our brains start that what-if spin out. What if this happens? What if that happens? Just like that spin signals our computer's about to crash, we start to spin out and worry. And when it gets out of control, this worry spins out into panic. Just like a computer, our brain freezes. I'm seeing this what-if worry loop everywhere, and I bet you are too. My students at Brown University, especially the seniors, they're wondering if they will get to come back to campus for graduation. I was buying a camera at my local camera store yesterday to use for these videos instead of using my phone, and the owner was really afraid that he would go out of business because nobody's coming into his shop. So how can we keep our brains from spinning out in endless worry loops? I'll talk more about how worry can become a habit in a later video, but for now, let's jump right to some simple solutions. In my addiction clinic, a lot of my patients are in 12-step recovery programs. Here, the saying, one day at a time, is simple, yet very effective. They don't know if they'll be sober in a month, so they focus on being sober today. You can remind yourself that you need accurate information to plan for the future. When you notice that your mind is starting to spin out, you can start by checking in with yourself and asking 2 questions. First, ask yourself, do I have enough information to make a decision right now? Then ask, is worrying helping me make decisions, or is it just making me more anxious? Then remind yourself to start with today. Do what needs to get done today, and then take care of tomorrow when it comes. Tomorrow. When it comes to information, the closer you stay to the here and now, the more accurate your information will be. For example, you can check in with yourself right now to see if you're hungry or thirsty. Based on that information, you can decide whether you need to eat or drink something. See, you can make decisions right now based on your immediate needs. Then you can broaden it and see if you have enough information to make decisions for today and this week and beyond. Like me, you'll probably find pretty quickly that it's nearly impossible to plan for next month because everything is changing so rapidly right now. Don't worry, things will calm down. At that point, you can then start to plan further into the future. But for now, simply remind yourself to take it one day at a time. If you get nervous about planning for later on today, you can help yourself stay calm by breaking it down hour by hour. What do I need to do this hour? Take it hour by hour, minute by minute, and even moment by moment to help you stay grounded in the present moment and out of that worry tailspin. So let's end on a personal note. Here's another page from the book my wife and I have been reading together at bedtime to stay calm and connected. It's called The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse. Sometimes, said the horse. Sometimes what? Asked the boy. Sometimes just getting up and carrying on is brave and magnificent. Sometimes just getting up and carrying on is all we can do, and that in itself is brave and magnificent. So use the tips I just mentioned to help you be brave today and worry about tomorrow. Onward, together. I'll see you tomorrow. If you have a topic that you'd like to see me cover, you can hit me up on Twitter or in the comments section below. You can also subscribe to this channel and share this with anybody that you might think would benefit from it. Thank you very much.